So Alpha 5 package with the Stellan exhaust, about E40 is where we stopped this thing at, because it still has stock injectors. And so should just be Spin City, I would imagine. Stock tires, wheels, suspension, everything on this one.
It's my favorite, guys.
Yeah, so we'll do a rip here. As soon as we cross over this bridge, we gotta wait for this truck to pass, and then we can basically see how useless second gear is.
Let's find out. Downshifting was 9. Downshifting from 9 was a little weird, but here we go.
Hey, what's up guys? Nick from Soho Motorsports, and today we're talking about Joseph's 2023 9-speed automatic Nissan Z and the Alpha 5 package. So Nissan Z, 9-speed automatic, everybody knows that we're our big manual guys. However, the 9-speed automatic does not disappoint. So before we did any modifications to this vehicle came to us completely stock. So when I mean stock, I mean straight off the showroom floor, straight here. He did his break-in miles, and then he brought it here. So we put it on the rollers to see what kind of baseline numbers we had, so we can see exactly how much power we're gonna pick up after installing the Alpha 5 package. So when we put it on the dyno, we were able to get a baseline of 383 wheel and then 382 foot-pounds of torque at 14.95 PSI. And this is going to be on 93 pump gas. So solid numbers. The one thing you'll see in that graph is it is all squiggly and squirrely. It's not very smooth. Obviously, we'll be able to clean that up with the calibration when we get it on the rollers, along with the increase of power from the parts that we're going to install. Now, I said Alpha 5 package on this. What is the Alpha 5 package? So the Alpha 5 package is going to be a package that AMS Performance offers. It's going to be their intakes, their lower down pipes, it's going to be their high pressure fuel pump, their fuel pressure sensor, and their flex fuel kits. Along with our Ecutech calibration and the Stellan catback exhaust, we were able to basically put this car on the dyno and pick up an ecstatic 100 wheel horsepower and 70 foot-pounds of torque. And I'll talk about all the numbers here shortly. I'd rather give it to you guys up front so you are aware to what to expect as we go through this video here. So those are all the components. We installed it, got it on the rollers. First baseline that we did with the 93 octane and all of these modifications, we were able to increase the boost from 14.9 PSI to 18.9 PSI, and it put down 443 and 461 foot-pounds of torque. So we're picking up power already on the 93 octane. We only went up about 4 PSI, so it shows we are making giant strides with the same type of car and the components and the fueling. So this is going to be a very promising end result as to what kind of power we're shooting for. Now, the Alpha 5 package, what does that 5 stand for in the Alpha 5 package? It stands for 500. Let's see how close we got to that 500 horsepower number. So after we did the pump 93, we put in some E85. Obviously we had about a quarter tank of 93. Once we put in some E85, we were able to get it up to about E40. Do keep in mind this vehicle does still have the stock injectors. So with the stock injectors, you're limited as to how much fuel you can run as far as ethanol. If you have upgraded injectors, full 85 can be put in the car and you can go balls to the wall. So now with the E40 put into the vehicle, what kind of power did we do? We kept the boost around the same. We didn't want to overspin the turbos. Obviously, as you increase the boost, these are small turbos. You don't want to really put too much boost to them because they will overspin, and what will happen over time is it will prematurely fail, and you don't want this on a brand new vehicle. So at 19.15 PSI, we went up a little bit on the E. It put down 492 and 499. We're really close to that 500 horsepower number. Let's just call it 500 at this point, right? So 492, 499 foot-pounds of torque. Obviously the power band is immaculate compared to how it came in. You'll see a lot more smoother. The torque comes in, it holds. Smaller turbo, so it is going to fall off on power in regards to this setup here. So let's go for a ride with Justin. This will be Justin's first time driving a 2023 9-speed Z. So let's see what he thinks. So 2023, we're in Joseph's Z. It is an auto. Yes, I know you guys know it's for manuals, but this is an auto that we're doing here. Alpha 5 package. This is Justin's first
9AT car.
First 9AT car. So Alpha 5 package with the Stillen exhaust. About E40 is where we stopped this thing at because it still has stock injectors, and so it should just be Spin City, I would imagine. Stock tires, wheels, suspension, everything on this one.
It's my favorite, guys.
Yeah, so we'll do a rip here. As soon as we cross over this bridge, we gotta wait for this truck to pass, and then we can basically see how useless second gear is.
Let's find out. Downshifting was 9. Downshifting from 9 was a little weird, but here we go.
This thing is quick. And this the shifting, right? The auto, boom, 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 right?
You got to drive an auto. It's it's a pretty good one. The benefit of having the additional gears is you get to stay in that power band. It doesn't drop RPM so far. So I mean, it's fantastic.
Yeah, he'll definitely enjoy this. From how he came in stock, oh yeah.
It is super weird. Like whenever you get used to driving the G's and the Z's, and you usually downshift like from 6, and now I'm downshifting from 9, and it's like,
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is fun. He'll have real fun with this one.
Oh, this thing's cool in sport mode, man. I like that.
Oh yeah. So you hear the Stillen exhaust on this vehicle. That's what we put on it. So yeah, along with all the Alpha 5 components, intakes, exhaust components, high pressure pump. So I mean, yeah, flex fuel kits. So AMS did very well on this setup. Alpha 5 is definitely a package to get if you have a new Z.
Yep, it's also got the intakes, which factory intakes aren't super restrictive, but it's always a good thing to upgrade.
Yep.
Then obviously the heat exchanger is one of the factory heat exchanger is about the size of a pencil in these, so it's always a good move to, even if you're not planning on making horsepower or anything, the heat exchanger is an awesome modification just to get more longevity out of your car. So it's always a good, anything you can do to get heat out of places it's not supposed to be is always a positive thing.
Yep. And we're doing all this with the AC still on too.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, and the comfort features.
Ice cold.
Exactly. It's a little hot and warm today. For it being November, it's what, 80 degrees today?
Yeah, it's a little
in North
warm.
Carolina. So yeah, it is warm. But he will definitely enjoy this setup here. This is gonna be fun.
And it's beautiful too. This is the first one I've seen in person. I can remember this color blue.
Yep.
And it's awesome. It's a great setup. And black interior. I'm a sucker for black interior. All my cars are black interior, so
Yep.
it's the right way. It's a great package, man. Joseph, enjoy it. Thank you for your business. We appreciate you, and come back when you're ready for more.
For sure. And if you guys have any questions, email us, support@sohomotorsports.com. You can also text us, 704-839-0435. That's also the number you can use to call. So we'll catch you guys on the next one.